Hello, San Juan families, and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. As your partner in learning, Scholastic is excited to spend this time with you as we talk about beating the summer slide. I want to start by saying this. You are your child's first and most important teacher. Learning does not only happen at school, it happens at home, in the car, at the grocery store, at the park, and around the dinner table. Everyday moments matter. Today we'll share easy ways to help keep learning through conversation, play, reading, and everyday activities. Our goal is to not add stress, but to help make learning fun, simple, and realistic for your family. So thank you for being here and for all you do to support your children's learning and success. By the end of our time together today, you will learn what the summer slide is and why it matters for your child's success. Explore simple ways to keep learning going through everyday summer moments. Discover fun ideas to support reading, math, and thinking at home and in your community. And leave with practical strategies and resources you can use right away with your child. So let's get started. You might be asking yourself, what is summer slide? During long summer breaks, like summer vacation, many students can lose some of the learning they gained during the school year, especially in reading and math. When they return to school, teachers often need to spend time reviewing previous grade level skills before introducing new learning. Here's a question that I want you to think about. How many months of learning can students lose over the summer? Think about your answer. Is it A, 1 to 2 months, B, less than 1 month, or C, 2 to 3 months? If you were thinking C, 2 to 3 months, you are correct. Research suggests that students can lose up to 2 to 3 months of learning over the summer. Taking time to recover that learning each year slows down the overall new learning in the fall. This typically impacts our youngest students, our elementary students in grades pre-K through 5 the most. But here's the good news. Families like you can help. You don't need to be a teacher to make a big impact to set your child up for success for the next school year. Today, we're going to explore some practices you can engage your child in to keep them learning. So, what counts as learning? Literally everything. Think of when your child was a baby and they observed and copied everything you did. They were learning through everyday conversations, routines, and interactions. Learning doesn't always mean worksheets and planned activities you see on social media. As families, exposing your child to real life experiences, helping them learn to apply their learning in real time is what matters. As families, you can focus on getting your child to speak, encouraging their thinking processes, prompting them to explore their environment, and motivating them to analyze new and old ideas. You see, those everyday moments count as learning. Now, let's dive into 3 simple moves to keep our kids learning this summer. Here's our recipe that we can think about for summer success. Talk it out, learn through play, and learn anytime and anywhere. These 3 simple moves help keep learning going all summer long without making it feel like school at home. As we explore what this looks like in action, keep in mind with our 3rd through 5th grade learners, we want to focus on comprehension and independence. This is the age where children can begin to explain their thinking, solve problems more independently, and take more ownership of their learning. It becomes easier to give them a task, Ask questions and watch how they think through the process. Remember, our goal is not perfection. It is helping them stay curious and connected to learning. Let's talk about first, talk it out. The goal is simple. It's to keep our kids talking. Asking questions and wondering out loud with your child helps them show how learning really works. It helps build language, strengthening thinking skills, encouraging curiosity, and supports problem solving. It also creates a safe space for learning because children see that adults ask questions too. And we do not always have all the answers. And we learn through mistakes just like they do. Here are some questions that you could use and what it might sound like. Why do you think that happened? Where should we go next? What was your book about? Did the characters do anything interesting? Oh, really? What happened next? Again, these are just a few questions that you can ask. I'm sure that you and your child can think of many more. Next is learning through play. Learning through play is perfect for 3rd through 5th graders because they learn best when they're active, curious, and have fun. Play encourages creativity, problem solving, and critical thinking. Here are a few strategies and activities to strengthen the three main areas: literacy, science, and math. Let's begin with literacy. You could try story builders. This is when you take turns adding sentences to create silly stories. This can easily be done on the go, in the car or on the bus. Many children love comic books. Have children draw and write their own comics. Read and act. Take a favorite book or short story and turn it into a mini play. Encourage your child to step into character. Think about how they feel and act out the emotion and events from the story. Another idea is to go on a word treasure hunt when watching TV. This involves turning on the closed caption. Ask your child to find a specific word in the show or movie using subtitles. Or you can make this activity active by adding clap your hands every time they say a particular word. For science exploration, children love experiments. Try simple mini experiments like baking soda in vinegar volcanoes, making slime, or Mentos in soda. These are always our favorites. Before starting, ask your child to make a guess or hypothesis about what they think will happen and why. Become a nature detective. Go on a walk together, or children can go independently in a safe area and identify plants, insects, animals, and/or rocks they see. Have them report back their findings. Build and test. Create paper airplanes. Build bridges out of spaghetti and marshmallows, and test what designs work best. For math exploration, one of our best and all-time favorites is cooking together. Have your child measure ingredients while making a meal or snack. This builds math skills like fractions, following steps in order, and solving everyday word problems, all while spending quality time together. Music math. Turn music into a math game by counting beats and patterns through clapping, stomping, or dancing. This helps children practice counting, rhythm, patterns, and listening skills while having fun. Scavenger hunts. Send your child on a mission to find missing items around the house or outside. Make it even more fun by adding simple math clues like counting, adding, or solving number riddles to help them find the next item. One of our all-time favorites is Pretend Store. Set up a pretend shop using items from your pantry, kitchen, or around the house. Let your child shop to practice addition, subtraction, or making change. For older students, like 5th graders, challenge them to create a budget first, and see how much they can buy while staying within their limit. Just remember, anything can become a game. Keep it simple, keep it fun, and make learning feel like a natural part of everyday life. Learning can happen naturally through real-life adventures too. Some of the best learning happens during everyday activities your family is already doing. Social media can be a fun and powerful way to extend learning when used thoughtfully and safely. It gives children a chance to explain their thinking, practice communication skills, reflect on what they've learned, and share their creativity. The best part is you can use any platform your family feels comfortable with, or even just record and share with family members or friends. When others respond and engage with your child's content, it helps build confidence and keeps learning meaningful and exciting. Here are a few simple ways to use social media creatively and safely while keeping learning fun. Teach it in 60-second videos. This challenges your child to explain something they learned in just under 1 minute. It could be learning how fractions work using pizza, a cool animal fact, or how to solve a problem. Teaching others strengthens understanding. Get ready with me videos. Have your child create a short video explaining the steps they take to get ready for something, like going to the grocery store, visiting grandparents, or heading to the park. This builds sequencing, communication, and confidence. These days, we are all working on budgets. Provide a budget challenge. Give your child a small budget to plan a family meal or activity. They can practice adding, comparing prices, or making choices while staying within a budget. Have a back to school shopping challenge. Use their school supply list and have them research the cost of supplies online or in the store. Then work together to add everything together and stay within a budget. Finally, who doesn't love do-it-yourself projects? Encourage your child to build or invest something useful for themselves or someone else. Ask, what's something you would like to build for your room, or what could we make together? Another idea is to create a mini garden. Plant a small cup or container garden to help children learn about plant cycles, responsibility, and observation skills as they watch it grow. Would you like even more ideas to support literacy at home this summer? These family literacy activity cards will be available for you to try some ready-to-use activities at home, like word hunts, story building, and creating your own stories together. They are simple, fun, and designed to make learning feel like a natural part of your everyday routines. During the summer, learning can happen all around your community. Places like parks, libraries, grocery stores, community centers, and even movie theaters can become learning spaces for your family. These everyday places give children opportunities to read, explore, ask questions, practice life skills, and build curiosity through simple experiences. By talking, observing, and trying new things, learning becomes fun, meaningful, and part of everyday life. The possibilities are endless. Get creative and make it work for your family. We're sharing a community mapping activity to help you get started. Let's practice the first one together, and then your family can complete your own later. Most families visit the grocery store often, so this is a great place to start. Think about the store your family visits most. Maybe it's Winco, Walmart, or your neighborhood market. What do people like to do there? We shop for food, pick up household items, and sometimes even grab prescriptions or other essentials. Now ask yourself, what learning opportunities can happen while we shop? I can ask my children to count the cans as we place them in the cart. I'll have my fourth grader read the labels, and my second grader can read the aisle signs to make sure we find all that we're looking for. I'll give each of them a recipe list for our meals this week and have them find the correct ingredients to add to our cart. During one simple trip to the store, Your family can practice math, reading, problem solving, and even social skills, all while getting your regular shopping done. With our older elementary students comes more independence and autonomy. Let your child lead when possible. Giving them choices helps increase engagement, builds confidence, and especially at this age. Focus on the process, not the perfection. Summer learning should feel fun, not stressful. The goal is not to do everything perfectly, but to create meaningful moments of learning together. Remember, anything can become a learning opportunity when we are intentional. Keep it simple and fun. Here is a simple weekly routine you can try with your family. Creating a routine that fits your schedule helps build consistency and makes summer learning more manageable. If life gets busy and you miss a day or two, that's okay. The goal is not perfection, it's finding what works best for your family. Take a look through the list and notice that none of these activities take more than 30 minutes a day. Keep learning short, simple, and fun. Involve your older children in the planning. Letting them help choose activities creates buy-in, builds responsibility, and encourages independence. You do not have to know everything or do everything. Just start something. The small moments matter most. A conversation in the car, reading together before bed, helping with dinner, or making one extra question can make a big difference in your child's learning. Summer learning does not have to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent, encouraging, and connected to everyday life. When families and schools work together, students thrive. Thank you for all you do to support your child's success.